Okay, this is a video to show where I'm up to so far with trying to do some replicating of Dr. Stifler's SEC, spatial energy coherence circuits. I haven't got the test equipment, so this is kind of the poor man's version, as you may call it. What I've got here is my first semi-replication, which uses a trigger coil. It can be found on Energetic Forum. This particular circuit, it's got an L3 and the small inductor there resonates with the trigger coil, and the effects are quite nice. It's got a decent enough output. The output from that one is going to that plate, which then feeds the mass, the aluminium mass, and it goes into the positive input of what is a much better version of a replication, which I've basically done from watching Dr. Stifler's videos. We've got another L3 there. We've got a self-wound, well actually wholly self-made bobbin there. Got the transistor in front, which in this case is a 2N2222, and that doesn't have its emitter connected. We've got the two diodes, and in between is a white LED, and then we've got a 10 UH choke and a 1000 UF capacitor, and then on the right hand side there is an LED, red one because I've run out of whites at the moment. The L3 connects to the clip lead, which goes to a piece of steel there, and I've also got a little LED board which shows the output power or input power, and I'll show some more of that later on. Okay, let's power it up. There we are. Oh, the running voltage, well, 2.2 volts, pretty low. I'm running from a DC to DC adapter, and you can see, oh, at the back there is a blocking oscillator. It's to Lid Motors design, but it's got inductors on it, and you can see that that's receiving the energy wirelessly. Now at the moment we've got the red light on there of this circuit, but there's no white, and over here the greens are the only ones that are on. Now if I move this inductor, well, and you watch that white light there, hopefully we should see it come on. It's very, very finicky, very, very fine. There we are. Right, it's starting to come on, and you can see there's the position of the ferrite at the moment. Okay, so there we are, that's better. You can see the light is quite nicely on now, and over here the reds have started to come on this panel. In fact, probably the yellows are slightly on too. Let's see, there we go, you can see now. So it works as a bit of a power meter. The wireless range itself is alright. There's my little tester, and on the plate itself is a decent enough amount of power out there. Now why I mention the power is because, let me just get it, is because on this voltage we're getting a neon to light. Over here, if I touch the very bottom, there we are, the very bottom, the neon comes on of that diode, but if I touch the top of that diode, we don't get any neon light at all. And that could be significant about the different stages of something like the PSEC device. It's to make sure those diodes don't get in the way and stop high voltage flow. I guess that's pretty obvious to some people, but something that I found out anyway. And another thing is, if I introduce a mass, so we've got here a really big piece of aluminium, it's a heatsink from a computer. If I add that normally, let's see now, we'll do it this way. We pick that spot there, and you can see that the LED is on of the tester set up there. Now if I put that mass there, well, first of all it killed the input, so we turn it back on again, and I put the LED in the same sort of space. You can see that the LED is now glowing better. So normally in Tesla tower type situations you'll improve things by adding more mass, but notice the light goes off. There's nothing on that LED bank, and this replication here now doesn't work. No matter where I put the ferrite, there's no way that that light is coming on, which I thought was really good for the tuning. As I say, I can move that anywhere, and even though the red might come on, that one is definitely not going to come on. If I take the mass off, well, first of all, let's kill the circuit. Now I try and retune again, hopefully quicker than last time. There we are. Right, okay, now the white light is back on. You can see those LEDs are coming on. So that's about where I'm at. As you can see, the oscillator at the back stays going pretty much all the time. It's well, you can just breathe on those things and they start up. But that's where I'm up to so far with researching Dr. Stifler's SEC. Okay, thanks for watching.